Hey, Chris here from AV.technology. I'm here at InfoComm show with Giles and from TAG, or now is he from TAG? Well, he kind of is, but he's also from Q-SYS Australia. That's a bit of a boring conversation, we won't go there, but you're the Q-SYS czar for TAG.
I am indeed, yes, for the Australian region.
Yes. So we're at the Q-SYS stand. It's hard to tell from this shot, but we're sitting in the cafe at the Q-SYS stand. So I want to fly through what's new at InfoComm, Giles, but also give a context. So let's start with the new core offering. Can you just summarise where we were at with the core range and where we now are at, and perhaps where it's taking us?
Absolutely. So over the years and the evolution of Q-SYS, we've come through various different size of cores for different applications. The most popular being the Core 110F, which was really a mid-sized core with plenty of I/O on the box itself. But over the years, we've also realised that people need different size cores for different applications. So in order to reach the optimum outcome, we've extended our core line. So if you will, it's a more granular selection, right from the Core Nano up to the large server core called the Core 5200. So now in the lineup, the Core 110F is being retired, and the Core 24F replaces that. Then between that Core 24F and the Core 5200, we have two new server cores. One's named the X10, one's named the X20R. And they give us a nice gradual size increase and scalability across the range of cores for the future. Yeah,
great. And of course, you still got the server cores as well, sort of acting in parallel to all those as well.
Yeah, look, we have the Core 5200, which is the largest.
That is the server one.
That's the server core, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we've come from the Core 510, the Core 610. Both of those are now on their way out.
Yep.
And the X10 and the X20R take off from where they left. But the technology on board these has evolved quite incredibly, as we see with most of the technology today.
Sure. So if you're you were, I guess, saying that the 110's been the most popular, you would say, and that's now being replaced. But fear not, it's a similar kind of, fits in a similar sector of the market, but is more powerful, I'm assuming, better processing.
Yeah, totally, Chris. The network channel count is up from the Core 110F from 128 by 128 to 160 by 160. The echo cancellation processors have increased to 24 instead of 16. The I/O on the back of the box is still the same, and the return of the GPIOs and the LED screen on the front since the supply issues we had in COVID is a great thing. And for those real fanboys of the Core 110F with the LED screen, the 24F has the LED screen back and the ability to see the serial number on the front, which does help not have to get the torch and glasses out around the back of the rack.
So let's head to the software side of the new releases. So Designer version 10, is that, tell us about that.
Yeah, so Q-SYS Designer version 10, it really brings in a new paradigm. We used to sell licenses for UCI deployment and for the use of the scripting engine, but those have now been taken away as an option, as version 10 brings Q-SYS into the true full stack AV platform, and those licenses become part of the hardware and are no longer optional. Therefore, you can reach the heights that you want to reach from a control point of view straight out of the box. That's the largest feature of version 10.
Yep.
Of course, with the new hardware arriving, version 10 supports that.
Yep.
And also something new called Vision Suite Designer, included in Q-SYS Designer version 10,
Yep.
that allows the design of a room for the purposes of autonomous camera tracking. So effectively allows you to build that room and place microphones and cameras really to create a seamless outcome and solution.
Gotcha. And there's new control software, would you say, to make that happen? I guess sort of get those PTZ cameras pointed in the right direction.
Absolutely. So what we know as ACPR, or Automatic Camera Preset Recall, still available, still works.
Yep.
But when we move to something called Vision Suite, another piece of new hardware called the VSA 100, it gives us opportunities to use the technology even further. Therefore, we're not really locked to a preset situation.
Yep.
And that allows us the what-if situation. So
Sure.
what if someone talks in a place in the room where there's no preset set? Well, we're able to arrive at that location, and we're also able to frame that particular person speaking. And we have a new technology feature named Speaker Spotlight.
So I guess to wind up, the use of the terminology full stack, it's an IT terminology as far as I'm concerned, and you're applying it to AV. What's the company line there? What is it actually trying to define?
Look, I think there's no lie that as Q-SYS we've always been a software-based product. Of course, there's hardware involved, as there is with anything. It cannot be just software. But from the beginning, it was always about developing for an Intel chip, which always made us that little more IT friendly, supporting all the various standards and protocols that an IT department would be used to. And as we know as an industry, you know, that convergence of AV and IT has happened for many years now. I don't think, I've heard less and less people talking about it. That's probably a thankful thing, but the full stack AV platform is really in reference to the ability to use Intel, their R&D, and their large spend every year to assist in our product and delivering the features and experience that our customers desire.
Yep, great. Well, thanks, Giles. Can we talk about a experience centre in Melbourne coming in soon, or is that still hush hush?
No, we can certainly talk about that. So, as you alluded to, Q-SYS Australia is very much alive and well, and the office in Melbourne will be known as Q-SYS Australia headquarters, and there we are building a Q-SYS Experience Centre. So it's early days at the moment, but hoping to have something complete by February next year. So let's hope I'm right with that prediction.
Yeah, all right.
Sounds like a lot of work, Chris.
We'll hold you to it. Okay, thanks, mate.
Thank
Good
you.
to catch up.
Cheers, Chris.